and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I reset for the start of a new year. As you know, Christmas has just passed. I hope that you all had an amazing Christmas, and I just pray that you had an awesome time with family and friends and celebrating the true reason of Christmas, which was Jesus' birth, because it is his birthday and we want to give him all the glory and the honor during this time. But it's super awesome. I know that I had an amazing time with my family this year. So now that Christmas has passed, it is time to look into the new year. So 2020 is right around the corner. It's a new year, it's a new decade. It is time to reset, make goals, make resolutions, whatever you want to call it. It is time to seek vision, it is time to dream and jot it all down so that we can get on track for the start of this new year. So I actually really love this time of the year because it means that I get to get a new planner and I get to do a complete refresh of what my focus is for the next year. So I'm going to be going through 3 sections today. So the first part is like all of the pre-planning for all of my goals and my vision and all that type of stuff. Then the second one will be showing you my new planner and how I use that. Then the third section will be a digital declutter. This is one of the most important steps when I reset for a new year. It's just a complete refresh of my phone, my laptop, my camera, all of that stuff, going through all of the photos, organizing it where it's supposed to be stored, making sure it's all clean. That way I don't have heaps of documents just piling up. I just have a complete refresh so it's all organized again. Alright, so the first section of this video is the vision and the goal. So I actually found really helpful this year. I found this website, it's a Christian website, and they have this word of the year quiz that you can do. So I went through, there's 7 questions, so you just go through and you answer them all. I'm going to leave the link of that in the description below because it is so helpful. So I like to have one word for my year that I have as my focus in everything that I do. So I went through and I did the quiz, and the word that they gave me was abide. So the biblical definition of abide: to remain stable or fixed in a state of love that abided with him all his days, to continue in a place. And then it says to conform or to abide by the rules, to accept without objection, blah 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 blah. So pretty much abiding is remaining and staying consistent and continuing with whatever you're doing. So I found that I actually did the word abide, and then I developed my goals for the year, and then I went back and looked more into what the word abide means, and I found that it actually really connected with some of the goals that I have this year. My Bible verse for the year, I like to pick this out as well. Obviously there are plenty of Bible verses that I discover throughout the year and I jot down and I really like and I'll use for different things. But my Bible verse for this year that I'm wanting to have as my staple verse is Luke 1 verse 45. And it says, "Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her." So I love that, and I really just want to take a hold of that and really live by that this year. So I chose to do 5 goals this year, and then I included some other little ones as well. So one of the things that I do to be able to keep track of my goals is I make a mood board. But before I do that, I like to write down my goals. So I have 5 almost like big picture goals that I want to do every single day of my life for the rest of my life, but I really want to focus and hone in on these. So my first one is develop and grow a consistent prayer life. Number 2, dig deeper into God's word and find a consistent routine. Number 3, learn to worship and glorify God more with every area of my life. Number 4, seek clear direction for my next season and indication for my future. And number 5, dream and investigate business ideas and plan to start small, something towards the end of the year. So that is my 5 goals that I want to break down and really make sure that I achieve next year. So that's like bigger picture kind of things. And then I had some other little smaller, almost more dreams, things that I'm not sure how they'll come to pass, but it's almost like these little desires that God has put in my heart. So that is some different things, like something to do with tiny houses. I love tiny houses, and I would love to renovate a caravan or a van or like a smaller space. I don't know how that will look, but I really want to do some type of like interior design in a small space. And then the next one is like a coffee shop. I would love to hone in my barista skills and be better as a barista, because I am a barista if you didn't know. But I would love to get better at like all the latte art and stuff, and I would love to work in a coffee shop. Something around the whole coffee shop, interaction with people, build into people, that kind of thing. It really embodies that. And then even just things like, obviously I'm doing YWAM next year, so there's so much that comes out of that. And then even things like getting a tattoo, which is super random, but I have a little picture of the tattoo that I want to get, because I really want to get a tattoo, so who knows if that will happen, but it's on there and it's a dream and I would love to do it, but I've got to work up the courage to do it, I guess. But yeah, so I included a whole bunch of those little things as well. So now I'm going to show you what my mood board looks like. So the way that I create my mood boards is I use Canva, and I grab together off Pinterest a whole bunch of photos. So I go through all the goals and dreams that I've written out, and I find a photo that represents that. So then I'll pin it all on Pinterest and then save it all to my phone, transfer it over to my laptop, put it into Canva. And with Canva, it's really, really awesome. You can create your own dimensions of like a piece of paper. So for me, I knew I wanted to stick my mood board into my planner, so I just measured the dimensions of a piece of paper in my planner, and then I just set that and locked it. And then you can pick a grid pattern. So this is so you can insert photos, hundreds of different layouts that you can pick from. So you can see me just scrolling through and picking one. I played around, I picked a few, and this is the part that takes time, is just deciding, because it depends how many goals and stuff that you have. So once I picked that, I put in all my photos, I switch it all around. Sometimes I add a filter and stuff to make sure all the colours in the photos look similar. I find that really helpful. So yeah, so that's how I create my mood boards, and then afterwards I just save it, print it out, and stick it into the front of my planner. Alright, so the next section of this video is showing you my new planner. So this is my new planner. I am super excited. It's so pretty. So if you don't know, I get my planners every year from a website called personalplanner.com, and they have the most amazing planners. You can pick, there's like 5 different sizes, and the thing that I love about this is that you can completely design the inside. So you can pick what's on the front, what's on the back, you can pick all the colors on the inside, you can pick the layout that's on the inside as well. They have so many new layouts, and as well you can pick the pages that they include at the back, so they have everything. They just brought out a whole bunch of new ones as well, so it can be coloring pages, blank pages, maps, it could be financial stuff to do with that, literally it could be anything. So you can completely customize the inside as well as all the colors and everything as well. If you are looking for a new planner, I highly recommend that you check them out. I'll leave the link in the description box below as well, because I love them and I've had them for like 3 years and I literally can't use anything else. These are so good. So the layout I chose this year was this one, so it has some cool dot grid space on the right side, and then on the left side it has the week. So I chose to do something different. Normally I do like the vertical layout, but I chose to do something different. And then down the bottom here you can pick what goes down in this bottom bar, so I chose to do the quotes, a weekly to-do list, and just some plain lines and stuff. Black kind of print to go up the top because it matches, it's like the coordinating one with the cover of my planner. So my cover this year, I actually saw this cover like ages ago and I really wanted to choose this one. It says More Adventures and it's just plain white and black and it looks really pretty. And then for my pages at the back I picked an overview for 2021 so that I could see what the following year was. And then I decided to pick, which I've never picked before, is these map pages. So I thought this would be really cool, so when I do my outreach and all that kind of stuff, I could kind of keep track of the places that I visited. So that's what I really want to do. I want to use this world map page and even like the more in-depth pages to mark the places that I've been, because I want to travel a lot more. And then at the very back I just picked dot grid pages. So it also includes monthly pages and then the weekly pages, and you get to customize those as well. So that is my new planner. I'm super excited about it. I love getting new planners. I love stationery. So I am using the pages at the back to display my word for the year, my Bible verse for the year, and my goals. So you'll see this page coming up now. And so you can see I just used stickers and just made it look really pretty. And then next to that I keep this page that I actually made last year. And this was just to track all the books of the Bible that I've read. So that is another part of one of my goals, which was digging deeper into God's Word. I want to read more books of the Bible because I've read lots of bits and pieces, but I want to actually finish books. And then you can go back and reread and all that. So this I'm going to keep for a really long time because I want to eventually have read the whole Bible. So that is what I'll be working on this year as well. And then I just wanted to show you the first week that I planned out. So you can see this is the first week from the 23rd to the 29th of December. They include 1 week of the previous year. So this is just kind of what it looks like, and that's what I plan to do. I might use highlighters and different stickers and stuff, but that's just how I'm using it at the moment. And that's the monthly view as well. And I've penciled in flying to Perth. That was a really crazy moment when I was actually writing it in my planner that I'm actually going. It's all sinking in, it's crazy. But yeah, so I just penciled in different birthdays and things that I could remember for events coming up. So that is my new planner, and I'm sure you'll see it more throughout the year as I fill it up. If you don't know, Kmart has a whole bunch of these little sticker books, and they're really cheap, and they have heaps of stickers on the inside. So I'm going to be taking this with me to Perth, but they literally have like 5 different ones, and I want more, but I'm just going to stick with this one. But yeah, if you're looking for stickers that are really pretty and really affordable, go to Kmart. They have a whole bunch, and I just saw they brought out new planners and new stickers for the new year, so go and check them out too. And then I have this little book. It's from Key UK. I've had it for ages, but it just has super cute like clear stickers, so I'm gonna be using that as well this year because I just really like it. So that is what I'm using, and I always use if you don't know, I use in my planner and in my prayer journal. I use these coloured pens from Statler. I just bought like a pack, and you can buy them singly as well, so I just had like a mix. And then I also use these Stabilo highlighters. So I have some of the bigger size ones, but I also bought the pack of mini ones because I thought they would be good for travel, and they have more colours. And I bought these mini Stabilo highlighters from the personal planner website as well. So that's kind of an overview of the little things I like to use in my planner. So moving on to the third section of this video, this is the digital declutter. So this is really kind of easy to explain, but it's pretty much just going through all of your devices and going through all the photos, clearing out ones you don't need anymore, making sure that you back up the photos that you do have, saving them in a different place because then you don't have to have them on that device anymore. And it just brings new space for new memory and new photos that you'll be taking. I have to go through my camera, completely clear up the SD card, and then I have to go through my phone and my laptop. So I'm just going to insert a little bit of footage here, but it's fairly easy to explain. But with my laptop going through all of the folders, all the documents I have, making sure I have plenty of space, saving it on a hard drive, whatever you want to do, just clearing up and making sure I have plenty of space for when I leave for YWAM and for this new year. Something to also include in your digital cleanse is a social media detox. So this can be going through all of your accounts that you have, going through who you're following, because what we see every day actually really affects us. So if you are following accounts that are depressing and not encouraging, or maybe there's certain accounts that you find yourself comparing to, you gotta axe them, cut them off, unfollow them, because that is not good for your mental health. So I like to do this at the start of the year as well. I'll just go through everybody that I'm following and making sure that they're my family and friends, and making sure that they're people I look up to and are going to inspire me and encourage me and motivate me. And if the accounts don't do that, I just unfollow them because it's not good to have, and it just becomes a waste of time because you look through stuff and it's just, you just get caught up in scrolling on social media. So you can do that as well, and you can also go through what you've posted as well. If you want to clean that up, you can. I just kind of leave it there, but yeah, so including a social media cleanse in your digital digital detox is super important as well. Alright, so that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has motivated you to go through a reset for the start of 2020, because this is a great opportunity to do a whole mindset reshift with all of these steps that I've shown you today. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and be sure to follow me on Instagram, because I am leaving in exactly, I think it's 12 days. Wow. I'm leaving in exactly 12 days for YWAM, so over the next couple of weeks I'm going to do some packing videos and just kind of show you how I'm getting ready to go, and then I'll be off, which is so crazy. But yeah, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!